Edward, you gotta get your head up so they can hear what you're saying. Edward said today's video is sponsored by AG1.
Welcome back to the channel! It has been a while since we've got to watch Edward's labor and delivery video. It's been, what, like 9 months now since the whole ordeal?
9? He's not that old yet. 8.5.
He's almost 9. He's almost 9 months. But it's been a long time, and I'm just really excited to be able to relive this moment with Edward, and now having him here and knowing what he looks like and kind of having an idea of his personality. We're just really looking forward to checking out this video again.
And also now that Edward can understand what's going on in the video, he's gonna like it too. Yeah,
he's gonna be like, what in the world is happening here? Let's do it. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Here we go. Heads out.
Congratulations! The morning of Cole's family Christmas, I knew something was up. I realized my mucus plug came out. And I think it was minutes after.
Not gonna lie, the word mucus plug.
I know, you
That's one of those words.
My water broke. Well, I think it broke. But we kind of dismissed it because we weren't really sure if it was my water or not. And
to be fair,
we really weren't. I remember I got out of the bathroom I think my water just broke. And you came in, you were touching it and smelling it, was trying to figure out if it was or not. We had no idea.
I had my detective lens on during that moment. But I'd never been around it before, so I still don't know to this day.
And it was just a small trickle, but I mean,
so
it was
we were
gush.
kind of maybe not. It wasn't
Exactly.
you will know, they told us 1,000 times.
So we just.
I know. I was expecting in the movies, when the girl's my water broke and there's just a bunch of water rushing down her legs.
4 gallons of water on the ground.
Yep. That's what I was expecting, and that's not what it felt like.
You just kept getting told, you'll know.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Decided to make it over to Cole's.
We still don't know.
We really don't.
We opened up presents, ate some food, and then I kind of casually mentioned it to his family that I think my water had broken. His mom was like...
I remember I walked into our family Christmas and everybody was just hanging out, and I literally just announced it out of nowhere. I'm like, guys, I think my water broke this morning.
And then my mom's like, what? Get to the hospital now! It was that exact tone, too. It sounded just sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, but that's how Grandma sounds when she yells.
No, everybody was like, are you serious? Your water broke? Your water broke? You should probably go to the hospital.
It was closer to my depiction.
But we really weren't sure if it was or not, and so we were super calm. I wasn't having any contractions or anything, so I was like, let's just get through the presents and the food.
Yeah, the food was the most important
It was
part.
important.
She was just so adamant about calling my doctor and just making sure. So I did. And she was like, yeah, I think your water just broke. You need to come in. I was really nervous, and I called my husband in, and I told him, hey, I think we need to go to the doctor, to the hospital.
And you were so calm. You were like, all right, let's go. I literally wanted to cry when she said that. My heart dropped. And when I was telling them, I literally can't even talk in this part. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking, and I couldn't even fathom what was happening. I was so nervous. I was so happy, though. What were you feeling?
I was just driving.
I think my water broke. I'm really not sure. Obviously, I've never gone.
Edward, do you see your car seat in the back?
Yeah, baby, that was for you.
Do you see you right here? What were you doing during this time?
I'm literally shaking, and it's not because I'm cold. It's because I'm so nervous. Baby,
You really haven't had any contractions yet?
no, and I'm nervous.
Or what you think, anyway. You've had, cramps and stuff
cramping all day.
pretty painful. Dave is a tough cookie, so when everyone else experiences a contraction, Dave was like, oh, I've been experiencing these my entire life.
Honestly, that is so true, because in my opinion, I think contractions kind of feel like poop cramps. But
Never had one in my life.
I have, and I've had super intense ones before that hurt more than I was feeling when I was having a contraction.
Drink water. Consume salt.
I'm serious, so I feel like I've had worse situations. I was told that if this is what they think it is...
Which is a baby.
Which is... I'm trying so hard not to cry right now. I broke my water. Is that we're having a baby today? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
To the hospital.
I'm literally shaking. Look at me.
But I gotta call my parents, so I'll talk to you
to you guys later.
Oh, this room is already bringing back memories.
So many
That room
memories.
is terrible. What is that called? The triage room?
We spent a lot
You're
of
always
time.
hungry when you're in it. And they're like, we just took your test results. We'll have them back in 3 hours. So you guys just sit tight. What am I supposed to do in here? There's a chair and then you just listen to the heartbeat monitor the whole time.
So this test came back negative. So a couple things. The tests are not foolproof, so it's not impossible that your water might be broken and that test is just wrong. Okay. So what we'd like to do is do a speculum exam.
Have you ever been to the, what is it, the OBGYN?
Yep.
When they come in with the thing. I don't know how to describe it. But
Is that scary?
Yeah, that does look scary for you. When they want to use that, I grab your hand because I feel it for you.
Metal known to mankind. Nave yelled at me because I said that kind of thing.
They did not yell at you.
They did some inspection.
Neva doesn't remember a lot of stuff.
I did not yell at him. He's lying. You're a liar.
In there. Last Friday, which was 4 days ago, Neva was not dilated at all. She's now 3 centimeters.
Hello? Hi.
So here I'm calling my mom to tell her what's going on, thinking that my mom is going to get this information back. Okay, we are going to come up to the hospital because I feel like that's how my family operates. Not realizing that I apparently was supposed to invite them up. And so I'm just sitting here kind of like, okay, aren't you guys going to head this way? But I never said it. I just thought that was a given.
This is why you're not supposed to assume things, Cole. And I had told you, make sure you let them know. They can come whenever.
I did.
No, you didn't. You just said you didn't.
I told them that we were having the baby, and I just assumed that everyone's family came when someone was having a baby, and that it wasn't
But we
that,
weren't
hey,
having a
you
baby here.
need to come.
We weren't having a baby here. Like, they just said they were checking to see if the water had broke or not.
Oh, you're right.
We weren't in the room yet.
This was my preparatory call to them so they can start packing their bags.
Gotcha.
They said it's pulling up a lot, and the midwife's 95% sure her water did break, and Neva's 3 centimeters dilated.
Nice. Okay.
So, well, they were doing 2 more tests, different ones, to see if that comes back as being the amniotic fluid, and if it is, then yeah, I guess we stay.
Has she showed she's contracting at all?
I don't know. It reads funny. It goes down to like
I didn't
11,
feel
and it's been as high as like 110.
I don't know how much a contraction is.
I don't know either, but Neva says she feels fine when it's at like 100, and then
Okay.
when it hurts, she's at like 40. So.
All right. Keep us posted.
We're having a baby. Oh my gosh, it just hit me. We're having a baby. Our house is a mess right now.
It's a perfect environment for the baby. It's already clean. It just needs tidied up a little bit.
It's not clean, babe.
It's good for the baby's immune system.
It was not clean, Cole. It was like the day before we had our siblings' Christmas here at our house, and our house was a mess.
Our house is always a mess.
Ready as I'll ever be.
No, it's not.
It's hard to find a good wives nowadays.
Take it back.
I have Edward on my lap so she can't hit me.
Baby, we're having a baby today, and I have no contractions right now. How does that work?
Yeah.
You should Google people don't have contractions sometimes.
Yeah, baby just falls out.
Oh no, they definitely have contractions. I just wasn't to that point yet.
¿Quieres 10 minutos más? Yo necesito $20.
Why?
¿No tienes?
We were excited, Cole, because this is the reason why he's massaging my feet is because we heard that if you massage like the ankles and like the toes,
pinky toe. Somehow that is the highway
that
to the
apparently-
contractual unit
yes.
that just turns it on.
Apparently, it induces labor, and so
You still owe me $20, by the way.
I do not.
$10.
20.
10.
Negotiating.
Do you think this actually works, Cole?
No negotiation. My price is firm.
I mean, clearly the massage on the feet worked because we had our baby a few hours later.
The
So
massage on the feet, or what's to come here in a little bit. Both of them, yeah.
yeah,
Probably the massage.
you're probably right.
The midwife just came back in and she said that the test came back negative again. They were
so
pretty
good.
confident that it broke, but now these tests keep coming back negative. They're not really certain. They haven't said anything about sending us home yet, but I don't know.
No, okay, so in this moment, I remember feeling like I was just bummed out because based off what they were telling us, like, it was pretty clear that they were going to send us home. I was just bummed because I'm like, I don't want to go home. I want to have her baby, but nothing really was happening. There was no contractions. There was nothing besides we thought the water broke.
I'm like kind of disappointed because like I seriously thought it broke.
Something must be going on with the baby. Neva's breathing. You might help push it down.
Babe, I'm gonna be like in some major pains and you're gonna tell them joke and I'm gonna be laughing.
No, you're
The
gonna
doctor's
be like,
gonna be like, I've never seen a couple like this before.
you're gonna be like,
And then I gotta take a serious listening to us laughing you like this.
It's so true. I was actually concerned about that because we kept dying. Like, we were just like going back and forth between each other and we were like laughing hysterically in the room. And I'm thinking like, they literally probably do not believe us right now. They probably just think we want to have this baby soon.
Every time Neva goes to the doctor, she thinks the doctor never believes her on what she's saying.
Well, because
it can be the smallest pain. She could have be just gushing an artery right out the side of her leg, and she's like, "I don't think the doctor believes me that I'm bleeding."
That's not
Thinks
true.
I'm making it up. I remember that walk.
The walk of shame.
No, that was. Hello, I think we're getting pretty close here to having our baby.
What's her name?
Neva.
Oh, were you guys here today?
Yes.
If you guys think you're pretty close to having your baby, you should head on in.
Okay, we'll head over that way.
Oh,
What
this is
street were we on? Right
this is on
there?
like the bridge by my parents' place. I woke up at like 3 a.m. I had a really long cramp and it hurt so bad that I had to have Cole like help me up and I had to walk it off. But then like I was like, no, it's just one. I laid back down and we went to bed. We
For
fell
like
asleep.
7 minutes.
Nuh-uh. We fell
Maybe
asleep for like
an
an
hour.
hour. Then like after an hour, I had a long cramp again, or not cramp, contraction, I guess. And that's when I was like, you know what, Cole, let's go to the hospital. I think this is it.
Big
Because
old long poop
they
cramp.
were long and it hurt. And so I was like, let's go to the hospital.
See, she's holding it together pretty good. They've been at that minute and a half long every few minutes, so it's kind of when they said to come in.
Yeah, I was definitely contracting at this point.
Next time we have a child, we're bringing a cooler with us when we go to that triage room so we have food ready.
I remember this. I honestly thought this was worse than what I was going through when they were checking my cervix. That hurts. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
but was this the lady with the horse fingers or the lady who was
Babe, we
actually
can't
gentle?
say this. They probably are going to watch this.
Horse fingers as in one was super rough with you.
Oh my gosh. It was so bad. Am I squeezing your hand tight in this?
I couldn't feel my hand. The pain I was going through during
Look how tight I'm squeezing your hand.
Sorry, that probably brought on a contraction doing that.
Yeah.
Is that comfortable? You can get up and kind of cruise around the unit or bounce on a ball, just anything to get the cervix to make a little more change so I can admit you, okay?
oh yeah, ladies, we're getting all sweaty today.
I was thinking Richard
Get on your
Simmons
ball and
sweating with the
start.
oldies right here.
God.
I was being motivation.
Yeah, you made me laugh, so that was a good thing.
Doing good, Neva.
Yeah, this one was bad. I remember this one. This is the contraction that led us to calling the nurses and being like, I think I'm having a baby. Because I remember my spine hurt so bad and it ran down my back all the way down to like my legs. Oh my gosh. That one was the one that I was like, we're not leaving the hospital. I am having this baby. I remember I was like, Cole, do something. And Cole's like,
I can't find the scalpel.
What do you want me to do? And I'm like, I don't know, just do something, do something. So he called the nurses. You did do something. You called the nurses.
I can't.
That was a long one. A minute and 30.
Oh, it felt longer. You called the nurses.
They got
Calling
us
her.
to one of the delivery rooms. They got Neva on some fluids. Try to help her relax a little bit. She's still at that 3 centimeters, and they got to get her to 4, I guess, before. So I don't really know how this works. Getting her on that stuff has definitely helped spread out the contractions. She seems to be having one about every 10 minutes now or so. So Neva's going to try to get.
Yeah, they didn't want to admit us into the hospital until we were 4 centimeters dilated.
What did they think? You were dehydrated or something?
They wanted to relax me so that I
Aw.
could dilate. They gave me a little bit of morphine so I could calm down, so the contractions could calm down, so that I could start opening up.
One of the challenges of having kids is that we don't always get to sleep as much as we would like, so we're tired, we kind of got a little bit of brain fog going on. We're also busy trying to get a bunch of stuff done, so we're maybe not eating quite as good as we probably should. So I've been looking for some sort of foundational nutrition that I could drink because that's easy for me to consume, and that's where I found AG1. 8 ounces of water. 1 big old scoop. Hey, water though. Can you shake this for me?
I have to say that every single time Cole drinks AG1 for the day, he's always like, this actually tastes really good.
Honestly, I really like the taste. I've been taking AG1 for a few months now, and for me, my favorite part is the immune system support that it provides. When I got the going on, I just take my 8 ounces, and then I am good to go for the day. They say you are what you eat, and sometimes I get working on stuff, and then I just completely forget to eat, so the fact that AG1 has nutrient replenishment inside of it is awesome for me because it helps me get some of those things that I didn't get.
So if you're looking for a simple, effective investment for your health, try AG1 and get 5 free AG1 travel packs and a free 1-year supply of vitamin D with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/Nave to check it out. You're so sweet. You told me it was beautiful. You're the cutest. Thank you.
Actually, during this moment, I was just mentally processing what they were about to do to you with the needle, and I was trying not to pass out.
Well, you're so sweet because you sat right next to me the whole time. Besides, like, when you almost passed out.
It's coming.
Cole's like, I don't even think about what's happening.
Her support person sitting up on the bed. That's so great.
Oh,
so okay.
Oh,
right
you see my hand rubbing my leg.
Before, okay, so yeah, this is when you're like not feeling good, and I'm not feeling good either. Like, I remember I was clawing my nails into the poor nurse, and then Cole's next to me, like, about to pass out.
I saw them put the needle. I was fine with the needle. That did not bother me at all.
Yeah.
It's just all of a sudden he pulls out this little tube. It looks like a little string, and then I was like, oh, I don't know why that got me.
Yeah.
But then my face just went white. And I started just sitting there, like, doing this, rubbing my leg. And then I had to lay down.
Look at you. He's like, okay, gotta go lie down. I feel so much better.
I was actually milking the system, and I got a free orange juice from the hospital.
It was actually an apple juice.
Same thing.
I remember this was the best moment ever. I felt so much better. So much better.
Your mom came?
Girl. Yeah. The pain is... That's when I texted you to call your mom. You're sitting right next to me, and I said, babe, you can let your mom know that she's more than welcome to come at any point at this point. And you said, she knows. That's literally all you said.
She knew we were having it. I assumed that was implied. That it would come up.
Now that measures contractions. So the high points are when she's having one, the lows when she's not.
Look, Edward, look what you were doing.
We're having one a minute. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. She's doing great.
And Nava's water just broke.
It's broken. Yeah, you may have been leaking a little.
I never understood what happened with the water.
Yeah, I don't think they understand
idea.
either.
Oh.
I don't understand. They came in with this, like, crochet hook, and then just, like, stuck it in and went... And then a bunch more water came gushing out.
Because, like, she then says, like, I think that maybe there was a little bit of leakage there, which to me implies it was broken. And I think it was. I really do.
Edward's the only one who actually knows. Was it broken,
maybe
buddy?
his head was just blocking it. I don't really know how that works. It was like 1 second for getting the bag in my hands. And it just...
Oh, this is when Nava got a drink of apple juice.
I did.
Set it on the table beside her, and she's like, I need a bag, I need a bag, I need a bag. And we didn't have one. And it shot
bad.
like 4 feet out of her mouth onto the floor, and it was just all apple juice.
I honestly thought that projectile vomiting was just something that you saw in, like, the cartoons and movies. No, that is real. That is a real thing.
It was a real thing.
It almost shot over to the wall.
They just gave you some medication for your nausea.
After that happened, I did not walk around the room the same. I'd always wear my shoes everywhere I went.
I'm going to try to sleep and get some rest.
Okay, we'll be quiet.
Yeah, so if you guys come back in, please be quiet so I can get some good rest. I remember during this part, I was so tired. and you guys kept coming in and out and in and out, which it was all fun and games, like, at the beginning. Like, it was like, this is awesome, everyone come in and let's hang out.
Peekaboo!
Yeah. Those last few hours, I was extremely tired. And all I could think about was, this baby is coming and I'm not going to be able to sleep after it comes. So I need to nap first. Because you were coming!
Even if I get to 10, that they're gonna check to see where baby's at, if his head is low.
I'm so tired.
I forgot what they said. You can ask her, she knows more.
Even if she gets to a 10, she may still have to labor down a little bit to get baby into the pelvis.
I'll go tell everybody you're a 9.
I would just come up to him and say, Nave's a 9.
You didn't think it was a 10?
I didn't know what that meant.
Yes, you did. The centimeters.
Oh, yes.
Dilated.
I didn't know how big that was, if that was big or not.
Well, 10 is let's have this baby, so yes, it was big.
Oh, what your wings there.
I know.
That's sad.
We're both back tomorrow. Yes. You'll have a baby by then, but we can at least
Still baby stuff.
So exciting.
Oh, baby's right there.
They were so excited about this. Like, oh, baby's right there. And you see the nurse in the back, like, I want to see.
Oh my gosh, this is such a fun moment.
Yeah, there's
wow.
babies. You see hair.
You can see the baby go.
Look at all the hair. Lots of hair.
You can see it, baby.
Yeah.
Why don't you try pushing down into your bottom? You're having a contraction.
We're gonna push now.
Let's do a practice. Let's just practice.
Okay.
Let's see how you move the baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll call her. We'll have a baby.
We're having a baby.
Yeah, we're gonna have a baby.
Yes, girl.
Hey, it's Allie. We're ready to deliver at 87. Yeah, you're a good pusher. It's not gonna take long, girl.
Everyone around me is talking and all excited, and I'm sitting there trying not to cry, and I'm just like, I cannot believe we are having a baby. This is gonna happen. It is happening now. And like, they're all calm, and I'm thinking, my baby's right there. Let's get it out.
It was pretty cool. We got there like 3 o'clock in the morning, and so we had the same shift. So they went from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then this was like right at 3 p.m. when they discovered Edward is right there. So they actually stayed longer to be able to deliver the baby, so that way they could see it be delivered.
Yeah,
so I
we
thought that was
looked
kind of
out.
cool.
Yeah, we did look out, and they were awesome nurses. I'm trying not to
I want to see the baby. Okay, I figured see the baby.
Cool. How involved do you want to be?
As involved as I
Delivery
can.
process.
Involved as I can
You
be
want
if I
sit
can keep
down
my feet under
sit?
me.
Are you nervous about that? Do I need to keep my eye on you? What's most comfortable for you? Do you want a view of baby, like,
I want the whole thing.
coming out?
I want to see it all.
Do you want...
I literally wanted to see it all. I remember I had like 3 people recording, but even in the moment, I just remember thinking like, I want to see. So they brought me a mirror, and that was awesome. That was
Nava
awesome.
still watches the video to this day. It's her favorite movie.
What? No.
Yep, so take a big breath and then push down.
You're
Hold
so
that breath,
excited.
just like push down and hold. That's perfect. Beautiful job. Look at you go, girl.
And a girl, keep going.
Good job.
Keep going.
Good job. Stick with it. Yes.
There you go.
Go. Look at all the progress you're making.
I've been going in my head this whole time. I do. What if it's a girl?
Nava kept saying, I know 100% it's a boy. I knew it was 100% it was a
I
boy
did too.
the entire time.
Me too.
And then Nava would just one night be like, I don't know, Cole. I think
Well,
it might be a girl. What if
no,
it's a girl?
I never
and she'd go on
said
that
that.
kick for like 5 minutes, and then nope, it's a boy.
Because like, I mean, the reality of it was a 50-50 chance. Like, we could be so sure it's a boy,
No.
but we...
It was not a
Truly
50-50
did not
chance. It was
know.
100%. I had confidence in you, buddy.
How were you feeling? I guess I've never
Well,
really
I just
asked you.
remember people always just say it's like disgusting watching somebody give birth and that people pass out from it. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, what? Honestly, what's gross about this at all? Like, it didn't bother me whatsoever. Once Edward's full body came out, I was like, how did that fit in there?
I don't know what they're having, guys, so nobody say. Dad's gonna say. Yep.
It's okay,
We're
Mama.
having 2 crybabies here in a second.
I was just so happy.
Okay, I'm ready for the next contraction.
Curl up around your belly. Curl up around your belly. And push, push, push. That's it.
Here we go.
Hand up top.
Heads out.
Just gonna move the cord around. Okay, big push again.
It's your baby.
It's a boy. It's a son.
I think we should cut.
Oh, you want to cry?
So now notice how Edward was not crying when he came out.
Yes.
And so in our minds, we're just sitting there like, you know, he's got the on his face, but we didn't think about it. So now you're watching back, you listen to the nurses talking like, I think we should take him. I think we should take him. And the nurse on the right, like she's just standing there ready like.
No, like, let's take this baby. Oh, you're scaring our child. No, for real. Like, I remember I was editing this and I called Cole over. I'm like, babe, do you realize what happened? And like, I called him over and he was like looking at the video, but like the nurses were all like worried about it because he wasn't breathing. But we didn't notice that. We were just like really hyped about him being there physically with us. So we didn't even notice that he wasn't breathing. And it was kind of scary.
And then
it was scary.
Here's Nava so excited, like, I want my baby. And here's me with the scissors, like, let me cut the umbilical cord. And then this nurse is over there like, we need to get this baby over here now.
Yeah, he's longer than I thought. We're gonna have to take him over for a minute, okay?
There was his cry.
Do you have a name for him? Edward. I know. It's niño. Yes. All right. There's your baby. I'm just gonna throw a warm blanket over it so it stays nice and warm.
This is exactly how you look in the picture.
Dad, did you have a guess? Oh
7 pounds, 4 ounces.
All right, Mom, you said 7'4". All right, 8 pounds, 12 ounces.
Do you remember all the little movements Edward would do when he was first born? And he doesn't do them anymore.
He just holds his hands there and he go.
Yeah.
That's big.
A chunky boy.
Yes.
You trying to arm wrestle me, boy? You trying to arm wrestle me?
About 20.5 inches.
In case you ever commit a crime when you're older, buddy, they got your footprints. Just remember that.
Oh, look at those feet. All right, Mom. I think we should try and get him breastfeeding some more for you. Were you comfortable in the position you were in before?
All I'm thinking is like, just give me my baby.
It's your first time holding their baby. Yeah.
You like your mom?
It's just weird when he was first born, you don't think of him as being that small. And then now you look at what he is now compared to then. And it's like, okay, he was small, which he was still a big baby.
He was a big baby, but yeah, he's because he grew up so fast.
My parents coming in have no idea if it's a boy or a girl. My mom wanted me to tell her on the phone because I told her that we had a baby. And she's like, well, what is it? And she's at work and everyone at work knew that we were having the baby. And so they're all sitting there looking at it like, well, what is it? What is it? And I wouldn't tell my mom. I said, you'll have to come up to the hospital to see. She got mad at me. She hung up the phone.
She was mad. I don't blame her because she wanted to be there and you didn't text her, and then now you're like not telling her what the baby is, and she's like super excited about it. I remember DC was telling us that he had to calm Mama Cornstar down before they went into the hospital because she was not happy. He was like, you need to calm down. You need to be happy. This is a good time. This is a good moment. And
she's like, oh yeah, you're right. Then when she got in the elevator, then she started getting all excited.
How you doing? Congratulations.
They still don't know what it is.
Yes, congratulations.
This is your grandson, Edward Ray.
Oh, he's got some
Well, I can say that.
fingers. Look it up.
We had to think of names that my dad could say. And so Edward was one of the ones that fit the criteria, even though he calls him Eddie now.
He's pretty good size.
8'12".
Did you think that you would have
I think my parents right now are kind of like in the, well, what do we do stage? Like it was just a weird, like they never experienced that before.
Having a baby?
All of a sudden they're grandparents. And holding their child's baby. And so Dad's standing there like, well,
like, what do I do?
What do I do? And he was like scared to hold him.
Hello, honey. Oh my goodness, you're too big.
Oh, this is little faces.
You gotta remember how to do this. This ain't as easy as Ellie.
back.
This is third generation meeting the fifth.
Gosh, it's so true.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You don't like it.
He like.
It was like, he don't like it because he moved.
The first times Dad held Edward,
He was extremely stiff and like, I feel like I'm gonna break him.
He was just trying to be so gentle, but I thought it was so funny how like Edward just moved a little bit and DC goes, whoa, he don't like it.
He's moving around.
He's moving around.
Okay, he's good now. Well, he was kicking for a minute. I thought, oh no. He was going to start the... Oh, he just opened his eyes. What's that? Yes, we will work on English. See, he smiled.
Mind can grow. Our bodies can grow.
Oh my goodness.
Can grow. Our mouth, our teeth,
Oh.
our ears can grow.
All his little baby movements. I miss those.
Oh, what was that?
His face, he's like...
Look at his little shaking.
I'm sorry. It was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah, that's not so bad, is it? Yeah.
Now we're just getting up out of the room, stretching our legs a little bit. It's good for babies. First walk you've ever been on. We're doing good.
Yeah.
We pooped like 7 times today, maybe.
He's just sleeping right through it. Look how cute he is. I love him.
And look at how swollen
They're
my
swollen.
feet are.
It looks like you rolled your ankles.
I know.
He looks fake there, doesn't he?
So much.
No.
I feel so blessed.
He does look a little fake. He looks like a little doll. Oh, such good feelings. Good memories. Oh. Hi, baby.
He just got done having a big poo. He is so happy and swaddled up right now.
We should take a nap right now. Edward's making me tired. Yeah. This whole scene is making me tired. It just looks like a scene to cuddle.
I would like everybody to meet Edward. Our son.
This is our son, our baby. Say hi, buddy. Look, he's waving at everyone. We're so excited because we finally get to introduce our son to you all.
Anything you want to say, bud?
Tell them to subscribe to the channel.
Look him right in the eyeball.
Are you gonna like and subscribe?
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Say bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Adios. Hasta luego.
Oh, my heart is so happy right now.